If you hate tucking your shirt, this video is just for you. If you are a woman over 40, woman over 50, or woman over 60, and you have that dreaded menopause belly, midlife tummy, midlife midsection, whatever you want to call it, today we are going to talk about ways to define your waistline without tucking your shirt. So let's get into it. All right, let's take a poll. If you have the midlife midsection and you like tucking your shirt, raise your hand. Oh, look at that. No hands raised. What do you know? I didn't think so. Once you get into the midlife years and you get that menopause belly, tucking your shirt can be, number one, impractical, and number two, downright uncomfortable. So I don't know why creators keep pushing that, tuck your shirt and wear a belt and all that craziness. It just doesn't work. So today we are going to give options and solutions that cover the midsection comfortably and do not require tucking your shirt. But before we begin, at Midlife Posh Closet, our motto is always shop your closet first, then supplement your wardrobe when needed. There is never any pressure here to shop, and many of the options that I'm going to show you today, you should be able to use from your own closet with items you already own. But if you decide that you want to supplement your wardrobe with some of these items, if you're watching on your TV screen, there should be a little shopping basket on your screen that you can click on with your remote to shop. There will also be a link in the video description below, and then I'll pin a link to the top of the comments and you can shop that way. If you don't want to use the ShopLTK app, I'm so sorry because it's really awesome and you should try it. But if you don't, there'll be a blog post as well that you can shop from. First up are no tuck tops. You and I have been talking a lot about no tuck tops, and word is spreading like wildfire because I've noticed that other creators are catching on. But you and I started that conversation right here first. First, we're going to talk about structured tops. Structured tops are tailored designs that skim the body, no tucking required. These are really elegant, but they're a little tricky to style. Next up are peplum tops. These are tops that are cinched at the waist and then they flare out. These are really flattering for your shape. Tie waist tops have adjustable ties at the waistline, and they allow you to customize what level of coverage and what level of definition you want at your waistline. Knotted tops add interest at the waistline. I really like these because you can either knot them at the center or you can knot them at the hip. And you can also adjust whether you want them to sit higher or you want them to sit lower. So they give you options as to coverage. And nobody freak out here, but next up is bubble hems. Yes, bubble hems from the 80s are in style. We don't generally chase trends here, but this is a good option for us. Bubble hems are in style for spring 2025, and when it comes to bubble hem tops, these are a good option for us. Bubble hems have an elastic gathering at the waistline that sit right on top of the waistline without tucking, and they don't create bulk. Not only are they super cute, but they're really practical for the midlife midsection. And then finally, for no tuck tops are the A-line swing tops, which I really love because they generally have a flutter sleeve to cover the dreaded midlife upper arm, and then they have an A-line shape to allow plenty of room around the midsection as well. So the first shop your closet hack that we're going to show to define your waistline is the rubber band hack. So this clever trick uses a simple rubber band to gather the fabric at the waistline and add definition to your waist without tucking your shirt. And then I don't know if you can see it, but I'm just using a little tiny rubber band. This works best. And I'll show you how to do it soon, but it works best with a straight hemmed shirt with no detail. And again, we'll show how you do it soon, but you generally just poke your finger on the front, and then from the underside, use the rubber band, gather it up, and it takes some fidgeting, but it looks really pretty, and it's a great alternative to tucking your shirt. Simply secure the fabric, gather it with the rubber band, and then let it drape naturally. You do have to fidget with it a little bit, but it looks really pretty and can look really elegant. So next up is the Cinch It disc from Amazon. And it's a fun little accessory that works a lot like the rubber band. And I'm just going to stick my finger through here so you can kind of see how it works. It's a small tool that clips onto your shirt and it gathers the fabric. You can either do it in the center at the hip. You can also do it in the back according to the instructions, although that seems like it might be a bit uncomfortable. And it creates a gathering effect without tucking your shirt. It's perfect for achieving that polished look while still being comfortable. The next hack is to repurpose jewelry. Maybe you have a scarf clip in your jewelry box. Maybe you have some vintage brooches or just some pretty brooches in your jewelry box. I'm going to show you how to use those to either gather the fabric or to use a button-up shirt and pull it over, secure it with the brooch, and it looks really elegant. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you how to do that soon. And finally, you can always just untuck it. Yep, you heard me. You can always just leave your shirt untucked. You don't have to half tuck it, quarter tuck it, French tuck it, bra tuck it, which that is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. You can just leave your shirt untucked, be proud, and be comfortable. And while we're on that note, I have to get on my soapbox for just a minute, ladies. Celebrate your shape in the midlife years. Midlife is a time of incredible transformation, both physically and emotionally. I have an entire video on it. I'm going to link to it up here. It's going to appear up here somewhere about the both physical and emotional changes that we go through in the midlife years. By wearing your shirt untucked, you are embracing the changes that your body is going through. And by doing so, you're also highlighting the unique beauty of the midlife years, that beauty that can only come through age and experience. By untucking your shirt, you are both accepting and celebrating the body that you have now in the midlife years. Not the body that you had 10 years ago, not the body that you had 20 years ago. You're accepting and celebrating the body that you have now. And I'm not done with this rant, but I'm going to save the rest of it for the end of the video. So don't skip out on the end of the video. Let's take a quick community break. We are building this global community of midlife women here at Midlife Posh Closet, and I just love it. I love seeing how you interact with each other in the comments. So today's community building question is, tell me what you do for physical activity. Do you walk, hike, bike, swim? I know we have a lot of pickleball players these days. I am an avid golfer. I play golf 365 days a year. Something you may not know is that as I sit here, this is my filming studio, and this is my right, is our indoor golf simulator. My husband tore down a porch to our house and built a golf simulator on one side and my studio on the other. So yes, this is my studio. That is my golf simulator right there. And I'm currently watching the Masters while I am filming. So yes, we are avid golfers. So that's my physical activity. What is yours? And while we're at it, if you're finding the information that you're hearing here, the Shop Your Closet information helpful, then hit the subscribe button here. I think the like button is here, and then the bell notification is over here. I post 3 Shop Your Closet videos every week, and you don't want to miss a thing because I'm showing you how to use what's already in your closet to look fashionable, stylish, and chic without buying a thing. You're certainly welcome to buy something if you want, but you don't have to. And I send out an email notification every time I post a new video so that you don't miss out on anything. I'm going to put a QR code here so that you can sign up for that email notification, because on Saturdays, I also send out a newsletter with a healthy recipe and a weight loss tip, because I've lost 27 pounds to date, and I share with you the tips and tricks I've learned along the way, and it's completely free. You just have to sign up for my newsletter. That's it. All right, so let's get into it and see how these tips, tricks, and hacks work in action. We are starting with structured tops, and I love these because they have the asymmetrical hemline, but they have the same effect of shoulder pads without bulky shoulder pads. So they're wider at the shoulder, narrow at the waist, and then they flare out again at the hips. There is a button on the outside and a button on the inside, and they define the waistline without tucking the shirt. This is a budget buy, and you're going to love the price tag on this. And here it is in black. And notice with the white version, I paired it with taper pants. But here I've paired it with wide leg pants for an elegant look, for an evening out look. This is also a great resort look because flowy wide leg pants are great for vacation. But again, no tucking required, and look how elegant this outfit looks together. Pants are a budget buy as well. And again, for reference, I am 5 feet tall. Peplum tops are a tried and true solution to define the waistline without tucking the shirt. This blouse was my #1 used link for the month of March. So that should tell you how popular of a solution the peplum top is. And this is also a budget buy, under $50 at the moment, at least. We'll see how the fashion landscape changes. But you could wear this with jeans. I have it with a slate gray pants here. You could wear it with khaki pants. You could even probably wear it with a skirt. Now we have to talk about this peplum top. I love this color, but pretty much all I can wear it with is beige pants. White pants are too bright, denim jeans are too bright, and if I wear it with black pants, I look like a Halloween pumpkin. So this is generally why we stick to neutral colors, as much as I love this coral color here. It's beautiful, but it generally just pairs with beige pants, and so that's why we stick to neutral colors. It's a beautiful color, also a budget buy. Tie waist tops are a fabulous option to define the waistline. It doesn't matter if you're short-waisted, long-waisted, these work. I'm slightly on the long-waisted side, and they still work to define the waistline. You can tie it tighter for more coverage, looser for less coverage. I really love these. I must own this blouse in 5 colors at this point. Also a budget buy. This color's really lovely. I have it. It's a neutral. I'm wearing it with ivory, but you could wear it with denim jeans, with black pants. You could also wear it with white. And here it is in cool neutral blue, wearing it with white pants. You could wear it with denim as well. And notice how I have a new bracelet here. I love it. And then I've added more interest to the outfit through textures in the raffia handbag, in the scarf, and also in the metallic slide sandals. So just because we are not wearing prints does not mean we are not adding interest to the outfit through the details and through the textures. If you are not certain which option is for you to define the waist, a knotted top might be it. And I'm going to show you why, because you can adjust the proportion and adjust the coverage. So here I've got it undone. I can tie it loosely and lower the proportion. So this is probably a half proportion. Or I can tie it tighter, and then I probably have a third proportion here. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch the video on Fashion Myths Debunked, and it talks about dressing in thirds and dressing in halves. So this is a third here. What I showed you a moment ago was a half. And also, this comfortably covers the midlife upper arms that many of us, not all of us, are concerned with not showing. But these tops are really wonderful for covering that. And this is a really pretty color for spring and summer. Now the previous knotted top, I had it tied on the front. This one ties on the hip, but the same thing applies. You can tie it higher here to adjust the proportions. So I'm dressed in a third proportion here. Or you can tie it lower and looser and dress in halves. I don't have it fully tied here, but you get the idea. That's what I love about these knotted tops, is you can just adjust your proportions and get the right amount of stomach coverage or waist coverage to define your proportions. Really lovely color. And I love that it's paired with beige. You can pair it with ivory. You can also wear this with denim jeans. And I've showed it to you with denim jeans in the past before, and it looks really lovely. Now I only have one swing top to show you today, and when you check the price on this, you'll know why. I love this. I hope you can see on your screen that it's navy blue, but see how it has the A-line, the flutter sleeves to cover the upper arm, comfortably covers the midsection. It's just really lovely. In general, if you have a really loose top, then you want to have a bit of a fitted bottom to balance out just to balance out the outfit in general. This is a really great top for spring and summer, especially when it gets hot, because it's loose fitting and it just looks elegant altogether. But a great option to cover both the midsection and the upper arms. And now for the rubber band hack. This is such a good one. I pick up just a little one of those boxes of tiny rubber bands in the hair aisle. These are the little ones, and you just stick your finger on your hip or in the center, wherever you want to gather it. Poke your finger and then use the rubber band for the underside. See here? And then the trick is when to pull up on the rubber band from the underside. And then you've got to fidget with it for a little bit for it to look right. Sometimes it works better than others. And then there you go. It's that easy. And it just adds some definition at the hip, at the waistline, pulls up the proportion of the blouse a little bit, and you can wear your shirt untucked comfortably. It does generally work best with a hemline that is straight, not a curved hemline, not anything that's got any detail on it. It's generally got to be a straight hemline. The Amazon disc works generally the same way. It's a little bit easier to work with, and it's just a little plastic disc. I think there's like 3 different sizes that come in the package. Same thing, use your finger either at the center, at the hip. It says you can do it in the back, but that just seems uncomfortable. So use your finger, poke it through, and then pull upward is the trick. And see, from the underside, I'm going to pull upward. And then you just have to adjust the fabric until it looks right. And this is an oversized blouse. It's a one-size-fits-all blouse. I love these because they are so comfortable in the summer. They're not loose fitting. And I'm going to show you the back because someone requested that I show the back of these outfits. I don't know why you want to see my backside. That's weird, but okay, here you go. And so certainly if it's an oversized blouse, this really helps to draw it in a little bit. Go find a piece of jewelry from your jewelry box that you haven't used in forever. I wish I could show you this, but for modesty, I can't. Start by pinning your blouse at the bra. That's the trick. And then gather or kind of pinch together the fabric where you're going to put the brooch. That's what makes it look really pretty, is to kind of pleat it there where you pin the brooch and pull it tight when you pin the brooch because it's naturally going to loosen a little bit. Look how elegant and pretty this looks to just wear a button-up shirt, untucked and pleated at the waist with that brooch right there. I thought this came together really, really pretty. The brooch I originally tried to use broke. It was so old, but then I had this starfish that I thought looked really pretty. I'm going to try this again with a different brooch and a different button-up shirt for you. I wanted to show you a scarf clip, but I didn't have a shirt that would work with the scarf clip. And then if all else fails, just wear your shirt untucked. Yep, you heard me. You don't have to French tuck it, front tuck it, side tuck it, bra tuck it. No, you definitely never have to bra tuck it. What kind of craziness is that? Just wear your shirt untucked and be comfortable and look fabulous and effortless with your shirt untucked. This is just a linen shirt. There's no darts. There's no trick. There's no hack. Just an untucked shirt looking effortlessly chic and fabulous. Here's another version of the untucked shirt. Nothing fancy, no half tuck, quarter tuck. My new bracelet again. or bracelet set. And then my new wedge shoes. These are so comfortable to be heels and give lift. They make my legs look so long. Really comfortable to be heels. Yep, just untuck that shirt and wear it proudly. It looks so effortless when you wear the untucked shirt properly. This is a good resort wear outfit because it is an untucked shirt and linen pants for spring and summer. All right, ladies, you always have a homework assignment at the end of my videos, but there's something else I want you to do. Other creators have caught on that you and I are talking a lot about wearing our shirts untucked and no tuck shirts, and it's inspiring them to talk about it as well. So you and I are inspiring others to wear their shirt untucked. When you confidently wear your shirt untucked, you may be inspiring other women who are struggling with midlife body issues. When you embrace your midlife body, and that includes your midlife tummy, you are sending a message of confidence, self-acceptance, and body positivity to other midlife women that are struggling. When other midlife women see you proudly embracing your midlife body as it is, you are sending a message of camaraderie and support. By wearing your shirt untucked, you are sending a visual message to other women. Hey, we're all in this together. You are sending a message to other midlife women. Hey, it's okay. You don't have to keep dieting to try to get rid of that midlife belly that's probably not going to go away. You don't have to listen to the fashion powers that be that says you have to tuck your shirt and you have to wear a belt to be fashionable, because you don't. Because in the midlife years, we define what's fashionable. We define what's right for our bodies, not the fashion industry that's not concerned with us anyways. By wearing our shirts untucked, this can lead to conversations, connections, and friendships with other midlife women that you are actually already doing in the comment section of these videos. Together, we can all empower each other to celebrate our bodies in the midlife years, to embrace our uniqueness, and to redefine beauty on our own terms. So that's what I want you to do. I want you to proudly wear your shirt untucked. I want you to shop your closet as your homework assignment to see how many of these techniques you can employ in your own closet. I want you to go out into the world and wear your shirt untucked and let other women know it's okay. They don't have to tuck their shirt. They don't have to wear a belt. We're all in this together. We define beauty on our own terms, and we accept our body in the midlife years. Until we meet again, my friends.